If you guys want to talk about early access, it can't get any earlier than this. Kenji and Sakamoto-san are still working on the R33. As I walk into Grady here in the US, in Southern California, this car just got shipped from Japan, but every single year since Sakamoto-san has been bringing these garage active all carbon GTR builds to SEMA, I've been featuring them, and I've been very lucky to have that early access. And this is the first time an R33 has had the full carbon treatment like this. It's so cool. It's so nice. Oh, see? Now we're watching it getting built. Look at this. Really beautiful Recaro seat. Let's look at it from the outside.
Let me get there.
Sorry, I'm in the way.
It's okay.
They're trying to finish it up quick so I can interview Kenji right now, but earlier and earlier, every year.
Yes.
Here comes Sakamoto-san. Look, if you guys ever wondered if he works on his own cars, he does. While they're working on that, we'll go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Last year's R32 build. Now, complete Grady engine. They just did a 60-foot launch test the other day, and he posted on social media of him doing this launch. Almost, honestly, so sideways, I almost thought he was gonna hit the wall. But man, what a car, so crazy. 1,041 horsepower to the wheels, low boost, 2 bar, which that's not really low, is it? Low to him. Also cool, lightweight anti-gravity lithium-ion battery. Love those so much. Every one of my cars has this battery, has this kind of battery, but this one's super light. I'm guessing, if I had to guess how much this weighs, maybe 7 pounds, if that. I actually really like the color on the R33, and I love the fact that it's really has this deep, intense red, almost like my R32, like it kind of looks like a H3 on the carbon, but then when it gets to the engine bay, it's like a candy red. It's so much deeper. But then as you move to the back, it just starts to fade away more and more. And then once you get to the complete rear end of it, you can see how wide it is, and also the fact that it's raw carbon in the back. Fire in the hole. Let's see this thing. Yeah. Sure, as much light as possible, I guess. Damn, she looks good. Yeah, in the middle, or you. What are you thinking? Yeah, that looks great. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's on air? Is this the first full carbon one on air?
Shut it down?
Yeah, shut it down. Shut her down. Finally, we got the seats in. We're continuing with our SEMA tradition here.
Sakamoto-san did it again.
Mr. Sakamoto-san did it again. This time you didn't fly this here.
Container. Oh, shit.
You shipped it.
Oh, shit.
You shipped it. Yeah. So then what's the story with this? Why R33 for the first time?
The past 3 years has been R32, and he has been getting a lot of requests on the dry carbon 33. He has the FRP version already that's been out for a couple of years, but the next move was the full dry carbon 33. So this is what he brought out.
And the paint scheme is incredible. First time that I've seen a fade. What's the story behind that? Is that
フェードはすごい素晴らしいですね。このグレーデーションのストーリーは何かありますか? This is a customer commission build as well, and he got some of his customers' input. And since it's the first dry carbon version, they wanted to kind of show the carbon with the black, but also add some color. So they kind of gave that what do you call it? The fade, the
gradient.
Yeah, gradient finish.
It honestly really does show it off. This is clear coated, right? If it was raw, it would be pretty rough, I'm assuming.
Very rough and kind of like, flat surface.
And then does he know how much weight was saved from this?
About 100K. He hasn't weighed this one yet, but just calculating from the R32 weight savings, it was about 100 kilograms.
100 kilograms. And it's so much wider too.
Much wider. The wide
5センチ、片側5センチ。
5 centimeter each side wider. So basically 2 inches.
So then what's the idea behind this build? Is it just like more of like a cruiser, or is this going to be something that the owner's going to track? What is this sort of build?
So the main concept is street, comfortable driving, easy driving, but if you want to occasionally take it to the track, it's still equipped with all the equipment to take it to the track.
Is this going to stay in the US, or is it going back to Japan?
So it's going to SEMA, then going to GTR Fest, and going back to Japan right away for Tokyo Auto Salon for next January.
But this is the debut at SEMA. This is the first time anybody's seeing this car.
First time. 今回が初めてのデビューですね、SEMAでの。
世界初。
Yeah, world debut basically. He's been teasing it a little bit on Instagram, but Toyo trip pass, so that's where the debut is going to be at.
The interior is unbelievable. I mean, wow.
Interior.
It is standout. I've just never seen a GTR interior this clean. So like I know he was telling us that all of this stuff on the cage, all of the stitching, it's all done by hand.
The leather, yeah.
The leather, it smells so good in here. It smells like a brand new car. What really blows me away is the fit and finish of all this. Is it just his normal interior supplier that did this, or did you do something different for this?
The colors and the fabric was all requested by the customer.
It just really updates the look of the GTR interior, I think. It's just a lot lighter. Most GTR interiors, actually pretty much all the ones I've seen, are just so dark. And this one, so much more updated, so much lighter. Love this houndstooth material that matches front and rear too. This was all the owner's spec, huh? This is the detail that is usually missed, right? The fact that this is all carbon, where the door striker is and everything, and then it's infused with the metal here, right? Or is this carbon
That's carbon
still?
as well.
Where does it touch the metal?
Underneath, the,
Oh.
on the other side of the frame.
It's amazing to me how much of it is carbon. And then this is metal.
ロッ
here.
カーもカーボンですね。
あ、これはロッカーは違います。
あ、ここは、this is original.
Okay, this is original.
But this car, ここから
This
カーボン。
becomes carbon here.
Yeah.
And the blend with the paint, really, really nice, really clean. And of course, this is carbon too. Unbelievable. It is just so good. That's his wheels and
The
brakes.
center lock, active center lock wheels. Same as the blue one from last year as well.
Which now he's going to be drag racing at GTR Fest.
Yes. So we have 18 by 12 TEs with a 315/30 drag radios on there right now.
Are you excited to see? Because I know that has a Greddy crate RB motor.
Yes, yes.
Are you excited to see it?
Yes, we shook it down yesterday. Went to Verona for testing for him to kind of practice launch. It was great to be out there. It was fun. He was doing a pretty good job. I think our target was, it's an 8-mile track, so we're just trying to kind of get the launch and get to like 1.4, mid 1.4 for the 6-foot time, and he was pretty there. So at the Texas, the track's going to be well prepped, so he's going to have to kind of get used to that too. So it'll be fun. So he could have fun with SEMA with this car, and then a week later we'll be in Texas with all the other GTRs, and gets to kind of live his dream of racing in America, drag racing in America.
Well, but you get to see your motor race
Yes.
for the first time.
Yes.
That's really going to be
Yeah.
cool.
So it's, now we truly could show the performance of our package.
Right, because up until now, everyone's probably just assuming it's a show car.
Yeah.
Because it has air conditioning still, full
Yeah,
interior.
right.
It has a radio still, right?
The radio, yeah.
So, can we take a look at the engine on this one?
これも engine. So here I am again introducing his new build with some HKS components.
Yeah. You're making Mr. Greddy USA talk about HKS components.
Which is all good, enthusiasts first. And, I love what they do too. And, just it works. And then, he did the full Grady build, and, we'll take turns, yeah?
Well, okay, so the joke is that this is a customer's car, but
Yeah.
if it was up to you, you would put a Greddy RB crate motor in here.
for sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So then what are we looking at here? Is it a stroker or what?
So he took a brand new long block, took it all apart, and put HKS Step 2 stroker kit.
One highlight that he was mentioning off camera was the CNC
collector, yeah.
collector. I've never seen one on a GTR. So this kind of mimics the like the Carbon Nismo kit, or like what is this design from?
The layout is from the HKS suction kit, I believe.
it.
And he made this one a billet collector.
Just to make it that much more fancy.
Original. So the charge pipes are active original with the CNC collector.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's just the HKS filters, HKS
adapter.
MAF delete, right?
Yeah.
And then
And
what,
then
like-
HKS GT3 turbos.
got it. GT3 turbos.
And
What
active-
exhaust manifold?
Active turbo.
That's his
manifold.
design.
Yes.
Has he dynoed this?
これはシャーシにかけてますか？
いやまだですね。これから
After, not yet.
シンプルなエンジンで
Still a new engine, so he needs to kind of break it in, and then when he gets back, he'll put it on dyno.
What are they hoping to make out of something
ター
like
ゲ
this?
ットの馬力はどれくらい？
650ぐらい。
About 650 is his target. Since it's customer's car, he wants to drive it around, enjoy. So, target will be around 650. He said.
So the standout thing for me is how finished this is. This is so nice. I mean, the hood is so clean. I mean,
his
I'm assuming,
signature.
yeah, this is his signature. It's painted so well too. And then of course this is left alone. But I always get blown away at how finished it looks even on the underside of it. And then also, color-wise, it's such a deep candy red.
Right.
Like, what was the, like, what's the difference in paint? Is it the same kind of paint, or is it different? Or
Very difficult to paint like candy color, 4 coats, because he has to spray it lightly to make sure to keep the lines of the carbon weave. And then クリアはどれぐらい吹いてますか？
クリアは、8回から9回ぐらい。
About 8 to 9 layer of clear. Because again, dry carbon, so the paint seeps into the weaves, and you'll see the inconsistency surface of the carbon. So he has to lay about 8 to 9 coats of clear to get it, flat and shiny.
what color is this?
カラーの名前は何かありますか？
これからつけます。
He'll name it soon.
Okay. Oh, he just created
It's
it.
like
Got
custom
it. Got it.
こう
candy.
いう
So like the steel parts, so the steel parts, to match the paint with the carbon, he had to paint the base coat in gunmetal to get that carbon type color first, and then the 5 coats of candy color to make sure that it matches with the outside.
And then clear on top
Right.
of that, I'm assuming.
Right.
This is a neat piece here too. Is this something that he's
This
made?
whole grill is dry carbon as well.
This whole
piece,
thing?
the garnish.
Oh wow, all of this. And then this bumper is his design.
Yes, this is his active Widebody front bumper kit.
I love it. It looks so good. I really like this design element. This reminds me of the R34 Z-Tune.
The Z-Tune look.
No, G-Tune and 2D. This one, the 3D. ここにももう一本。
Oh, there's like a third surface. The Z-Tune is like 2 surface. There's another like a angle.
Right.
There's a line. So he tried to kind of make it a little bit different.
真ん中にも一個ラインが。
There's like a line in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Just to match the R33 body line, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Huh?
あとはなんか他に
あとはもう3人を作った時のコンセプトと一緒で、ボディラインは純正のラインを崩さない。
So just like his R32, he wanted to keep the OEM body lines. So he kind of stretched it out, but he wanted to kind of give it that factory line. That's like the way he wants to make his white body kit instead of some panel, put on. So same concept as like his 32.
Got it. How much is this kit?
このキットはいくらぐらいですか？
キットの単品ではこれも販売しないので、
He doesn't sell just a kit. He only will sell this dry carbon setup as a complete car.
Oh,
FRP is available, but not the dry carbon.
got it. And then what is
For
the
right now.
So then about price range wise, what would it cost to build the complete car?
お客さんにこれを作るのにいくらぐらいかかりますか？
そうですね、最低スタートで4000万ぐらいかな。
4000万。So roughly about 300, 350 starting.
350, depending on the options.
Right.
I'm assuming
The
the
engine
crazier
package
you
and
go
everything,
with the
right.
motor, crazier you go with the interior.
Exactly.
And I'm assuming the reason why he wants to only do complete cars is because he has control over how it looks, the fit and finish.
Yeah, so same as the 32, to put these panels on, the labor and the level of detail that it requires to install these body panels is very, difficult. So you can't just buy it and take it to a body shop and tell them, can you put this on? Because you have to take off the factory panels and everything and clean it, make
Yep.
sure everything lines up.
Right.
And then, so it takes too much work for, just a regular body shop to do. So, and he rather, make sure that it's done right. So he would offer the installation and body build, like the build process as well as a service.
Understood.
ライナーもドライカーボンで
Yeah. Even just like the 32, the fender liners are all dry carbon as well.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Yeah.
That is nuts. Yeah, you see all of the fender liners. I mean, something that you don't really see that's just supposed to be functional,
Yeah, so
just to protect the inside.
you know your usual wide body kit, you cut the fender and then you slap on the fender and you call it a day, but you know, just unfinished if you look in there, so he takes the time to, you know, as 2 inches wider, you're gonna have that big gap. Even you won't be able to put the factory back on.
Yeah.
So he took the time to make sure that that's taken care of as well.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you so much for showing us this again. Amazing.
Yeah.
Just the bar moves higher and higher. Really.
He's already working on the next.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
いろいろ考えてますね。
Yes.
Hey, I say this every time, but I still need to go to Fukuoka, right?
Yes, you do.
I need to go to Fukuoka to check out Garage Active where these cars are built. I have to see
行
it.
きたいですって
Yeah.
今ヘッドライトも作ってます、
No.
ヘッドライトとリアシートのデリートキット、
So he had a brand new xenon headlights. It's OEM, but he is currently making the Garage Active headlights since you can't get these brand new anymore.
Right.
So that will be coming out early next year.
That's huge. That's filling a gap in the market because I know, from my understanding, these are getting so pricey.
Yeah,
I think
like 10,000.
$10,000
Yeah.
for both of them, or each.
一つでもう1万ドルぐらいですよね。
今100万、
で一つで片、yeah, each.
10,000 each? So it's 20,000 for headlights?
6,000 for like used.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's the price of a car.
yeah.
You could
You
get,
get a Honda Civic.
yeah, you can get a Honda Civic, or honestly, you can get an R32 GTR, like in not so good condition, for 20,000. And that's how much they want just for the dang headlights? Brand new.
Yeah, that's how rare they are.
That's why he's gonna go out of his way to build his own.
Yes, he had them make the tooling and the molds and everything. So
Good.
He showed me the prototype in 来年の頭ぐらいですか。
頭ぐらいには
Yeah, early next year.
It's
we'll have-
it's too bad Nissan doesn't want to make them.
yeah.
It blows me away.
Maybe they don't have the mold and they don't want to invest into
Yeah.
producing that again. But
What-
they do have the heritage program, so maybe if there's enough demand, who knows?
What a
Or
car.
they're just keeping it for themselves for the Nismo builds.
Well, thank you again. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Such a cool build.
It just happened to roll by.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. I literally just came by because I was showing my buddy JP around, all around LA, and to Grady. He wanted to check out Grady, so
but it was a year ago today.
yeah, exactly.
You saw the blue one.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It's only fitting to see the red one.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
ラリチェン、32 and 34 owner、not 33
Maybe one day. Honestly,
ワンカーオーナー
man, this is a wild car for too wild for me. Too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. So we are, what, 4 days away from the SEMA show? So I'm just trying to knock out these things early, but really appreciate the support. If you guys want to help us out, please help us get to 1 million subscribers. So I never ever ask for subscribers. I never ask for you guys to subscribe. But if you can help us out, I would love, love, love to get to 1 million subscribers soon. Hopefully we can bring you guys a lot more coverage like this. We're gonna be filming and doing daily uploads this entire SEMA show. So see you guys in the next video.